Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, everybody. My name is Albert Tan. Welcome back to this Facebook live session. After an absence of maybe a few weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, today we have a guest from this Osama Norman. Osama, how are you? Osama, are you there? I think I lost you. Okay, my video is stuck, but then I think it's live. So I can see that, Osama, can you just refresh the browser? Refresh your browser. Okay, guys, I'm live with Osama, but then I asked him to refresh the browser and so that he can actually get back into the stream. So before we actually start, Osama, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, yeah, because I lost you because I think while actually going live, it got stuck. This is as
Hmm.
usual.
Yeah.
So don't worry. I'm just doing the introduction to the audience. Guys, I see you guys, Sujit Viswas, JD, VJ, Ravi, Ngok Nguyen, a few more guys. So since you can see us and hear us, please click the link that we actually put up there, wave.video/live/Facebook, so that both of us can see your name and also photo at the back end. So without further delaying, I would like to say thank you to this Usama Norman, so that we know who he is. He's a founder of Raech Owl. So Osama, can I ask you a few questions before we actually go to the back end of this Raech Owl?
Sure, sure, definitely.
Okay, I am actually quite fascinated with the name of the app, Raech Owl. Can you explain a little bit, or maybe how you get the inspiration of the name?
Yeah. So I was actually going for reach out, but obviously, reach
Oh,
out
Raech
is
Owl.
a pretty famous or pretty hard to find domain, at least. So
Mhm.
I could not get hold of that domain. Then I got an idea that I'll find a synonym that sounds like reach out, but not reach all. It should be the name of some animal as well. So it came to my mind that it should be reach all. So it was, just a moment when I was just searching reach out, different variations on, and then I struck the name that I should add a animal name with the reach to sound the similar to reach out. So yeah.
Yeah, actually, I didn't thought of that. Actually, it's reach out. So email reach out.
Yeah.
Facebook reach out. Instagram reach
Yeah.
out. That's a good name actually. Now we can actually remember.
Yeah.
Okay, before we actually start, the audience would like to know where are you from? Where is your team based?
Yeah. So I'm originally from Pakistan, but right now I'm currently in UK. The team is based in Pakistan as well. So I, if I explain a bit about my history, so my first startup is Spotify. And a few people from the LTD community would remember LTD. Spotify launched on AppSumo a few years ago. So it's a chatbot builder platform where you can create chatbots for different platforms like Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, um, Instagram, Telegram. So that is my first startup, and in 2020, I created another SaaS platform with the name of warmup.your.email, and it was then acquired by Mailshake in 2022. A few months after a few months, it was revenue generating product. And then Reach All is actually my third SaaS. Um, and yeah, I'm pretty excited. Like you guys, I enjoy working on it and enjoy building great features for it. I cannot hear you, Albert. If I'm not sure if everyone else is able to.
I mute it. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm saying that guys. Usama is the original founder of this milkshake. But of course that is not the original name. So he sold it to Sujan Patel, and Sujan Patel actually pretty successful. This the milkshake. I think most people
yeah,
knows about LTD company knows about milkshake, and it's a
yeah,
very highly regarded software. So I
yeah,
think guys, we have a good founder here, and we like to see what is this Reach Owl, not Reach Out, Reach Owl can do for us. Maybe
yeah,
outreaching 500 plus targeted prospect per day on
yeah.
Facebook. And lately, you have actually add up this Instagram into your software, right?
Right. So the idea of Reach All is basically to make an omni-channel reach out platform. So slowly will I have plans of adding more platforms, but as of today, it is possible with Facebook and Instagram at least. But in future, we'll add LinkedIn and Twitter as well. That's on the roadmap. So yeah, so the core idea about Reach All is basically allowing business founders and coaches, service providers, freelancers to extract profiles from the social media. It could be these platforms, Facebook or Instagram. And you can extract it from a number of different ways. You can extract audience from a particular Facebook post, a particular Facebook advertisement, even a group, and similarly followers and friends of someone, followings of someone. So tons of different ways you can extract people from these platforms. And once you extract this platform, you can then set up the auto message sequence. So previously and we all in the LTD community have seen a lot of tools that target for LinkedIn, but there are I don't recall in tool going LTD for the Facebook and Instagram. So and that was the unique aspect of this idea as well, that we'll start the automated message sequence for Facebook and Instagram, and that would make our tool unique. So yep. Albert, I think that's it from the intro side of the Reach All. If you want me to start and jump
Yeah,
on
you
the
can
demo
actually
one,
go back,
pretty excited.
go to the back end, and the audience is actually
Sure.
waiting, to see how actually Reach Out can help them outreach, Facebook and Instagram
Yeah,
potential customers.
sure.
Please share your screen.
Okay, I'll share my screen and then
Okay, I bring it up
yep,
now.
yep.
Okay, hold on. Let me. Okay, the screen is actually. I have to enlarge it.
Sorry, can you see my screen or do I have to
Yeah,
do
I can
something?
see your screen.
Okay,
So
great.
okay, good.
Okay, great. So, the idea of Reach All, I've already explained, is allowing businesses, founders, and coaches to book appointments using the DM automated sequence for Facebook and Instagram. And it's actually a Chrome extension. And the reason that's a Chrome extension, not a cloud-based solution, is because of the Facebook privacy and Facebook strict policies for logging in and accessing accounts. So unlike LinkedIn and other platforms, which are relatively easier, that the platform or your profile can be logged in from cloud. Uh, this is not the case with Facebook, because as soon as you switch your location, you switch your computer, Facebook always asks for the OTP and passwords, and make it very hard for anyone to access your profile without authentications. So that is the reason that this is actually a Chrome extension. And whatever the profile that you currently have on your logged in on your PC, for example, this is my profile that's logged in on this Chrome browser. For Instagram, this is my profile that's logged in. The Chrome extension automatically sync with these profiles. So when you install the Chrome extension and you log in into the extension, then you see at the top what platforms or what profiles are connected. And you can see these are exactly the same profiles that are currently logged in into my browser tabs or browser sessions. So this way, Reach All basically make connection with your profiles. So I would like to split this session or this demonstration into three parts. One is campaign, the primary part of this tool, where you can create the DM automation campaigns to your customers. The other part is monitoring keywords, where you can set up the alerts on different keywords of your brand or your competitors or under certain Facebook groups, subreddits, or even Instagram hashtags, so that whenever someone posts on social media about your keywords, you are notified. Then this gives you a big opportunity that you can engage in these conversations with these people on social media. And the third part is we recently launched is the CRM. Basically, all those profiles that the system extract within Reach All are basically they goes to the CRM. And I'll show you this is very exciting um, feature in a bit. So starting from the campaign, so the first thing that you can do with the help of Reach All is create a campaign. And as soon as you click on the campaign, create a new campaign, you're shown the options you can use to extract the prospects or from from these social platforms. So one is Facebook, other one is Instagram, and there is a little icon at the top of each icon, which represent that which platform this is for. So for Facebook, you can extract people from a Facebook group, you can extract people from a Facebook post, you can extract people from a Facebook post comments, then Facebook video or the Facebook ad video specifically, Facebook friends of someone. For Instagram, there are four options: Instagram followers of someone, Instagram followings of a profile, Instagram post comments, and Instagram post reactions. So I'll start with the Facebook group member. As soon as you do that, the tool automatically takes all your Facebook groups, the groups that you are a part of. So I'm a part of all these groups. So you can see some groups are private, but I'm still a part of it. Some groups are public. I can access all these groups. Okay. So let's say I joined this group that say sales growth hacks, and I want to now I can do two things. I can send the message sequence, basically a sequence of messages, or I can send a friend request because it help me, grow my network of the relevant people in my profile. So because I chose a group, now I can add people from these groups so that my network on Facebook is more relevant to my product or my niche or my services that I offer. So I'll focus on send message sequence for now, and I'll name it like SaaS message campaign. The second thing that you can do is assign this campaign to a team member. So with certain with certain plans, the higher plans of Reach All, what you can also do is invite other people to your team. So you see here is my selected team. This says Shakes team, and I can invite. If I go to settings and team, I'll show you that in a bit. I can invite other people, which could be my employees or my appointment setters, to my team. Then you can set up the daily limit of number of messages, how many messages you want to send. And we recommend that you keep it under 50, because if you are sending too many messages, Facebook will still identify you as a spammer and then eventually block your profile or restrict your profile. Then find audience by keywords and bio. Now I have selected a group on Facebook that has 33,000 users. Obviously, I don't want to send the friend request or message to all these 33,000 users. It's nearly impossible. If we send like 50 messages a day, it would take like a year to send messages to all 33,000 users. So what I can do is filter audience by keywords, like because I'm interested only founder, directors, managers, certain job roles, and I can exclude a few keywords that not to add them at all, like a student, freelancer, something like that. And what this tool will do now, out of these 33,000 users, it will look for these keywords in their profile bio, and only select those that have these words inside their profile bio. So I will only be adding the relevant profiles from this group. Now, minimum friends in common is another important thing. So when you message someone or send someone a friend request, Facebook, explicitly show that you have three mutual friends with this person, or you have two mutual friends with this person, and it helps you, build your reputation. If I send someone a friend request which I don't have a mutual connections with, okay, it's likely that he will respond, or he will accept my friend request. But in most cases, he will not even respond to me, because the Facebook will show him under my name that you have zero friends in common. And when the person will see it, it would mean that you are trying to either sell something, or you're trying to be a spam or something. So I always choose like at least one friend in common. Now, the last option here is either I want to send message to the new people, or the old, or the people with which already have a conversation with me. Because on Facebook, it's very likely that out of these 33,000 people, I have previously talked with a few people, right? So I don't want to send people messages to people who have already conversated with me. And for example, if I say, hi, this is Osama, founder of Raech Owl, then it's very likely they will say, "Oh, we have talked before, right? So you have introduced me yourself. Why are you introducing me again?" So that's why I always choose like don't send message to people who have already conversation with me. Now, this is the first message of my sequence. I can add the personalization like name, first name, and last name. I can also spin text. Basically, I can randomize this message. So for, let's say, person number one inside this audience, which I selected, this message will be sent. But if I want to randomize between these messages, I can say something like this. uh, Hi, this is I'm a founder of Reach All. How are you doing today? Okay. So I can randomize between these messages. I can add as many as I wish. Then I can also add the second step of this message, like the second message, and I can define the number of delay in minutes. After how many minutes I want to send the second message. So for one day, I will have to choose 1440 minutes, and I can say like, "Hi, I messaged you yesterday. Did you check it?" So something like this. Okay, so this will allow me to send messages to my audience or set up the sequence. Now, this is the last step of my campaign setup process. I'll simply save my campaign and start my campaign. Okay, now the tool will start extracting people in the background. So because I have put some limitations, or some keywords for the selection of these users, the circle shows that the audience is being extracted in the background. Right now there is no audience, but out of these 31,000 users, it'll slowly extract the audience. So now we cannot extract all the people instantly, right? Because if we try to do that, Facebook will identify it and eventually ban your account, because we'll be making too many requests to the Facebook to extract the audience, because eventually it uses your profile, which is currently logged in into the browser tab. So that's why the tool, heavily take cares of this process, and do these process slowly in the background. Now, you can also, if I go to settings and team, customize the minimum interval between the friend request and the message. So this is very important. So what I choose at the campaign level was the number of messages I want to send every day, which was 50, right? But you have to like evenly split these 50 messages in your daily day, right? You cannot send 50 messages in 50 minutes. So I want to put the delay of 5 minutes between each messages, so that my when send the campaign, first message is sent after 1 minute, the second message is sent after 5 minutes of the first message, at the fifth minute, then the 10th minute, then the 15th minute, and so on. So this way the Facebook is very unlikely to identify the pattern that I'm doing it through the tool or or the manual process. So this was the team members area that I was showing you that you can invite. Currently I have my all seats filled in, but let's say if I delete this guy, so yeah, I can see they add a team member option here, which I can invite by email to anybody on my team. Okay, so this is how the campaign is set up. Okay, and you'll see in a while the campaigns will start populating people. I'll show you this one. For example, this campaign is paused. um, so you don't see the circle anymore because this campaign is paused, and you see the people being extracted. Okay, so this specific campaign have the audience 10 people added to it, and then there are no messages sent so far. There are no replies that I've received on my message, and there is a message queue. Okay, so what messages will be sent to these people? So if I don't think that any message is relevant, for example, I don't think this one would seem like a real typing. um, it would definitely sound like an automation, so I'll simply remove this message. Okay, or I can, even remove the audience altogether. Like I can remove this guy altogether. So this is how I can manage what messages are being sent. Anyways, so this is how you set up the campaign. Let's see if, oh, yeah, you see now, a few people have already started scrapping. This is a owner and founder, this is co-founder. Now one message will be sent every 5 minutes. So a message will be sent to this guy in 5 minutes from now. I can see the message sequence, what messages are scheduled, and I this is at the campaign level, right? What messages are will be sent from my profile. But you can also see at the top, at the high level, like um, collectively for all campaigns, what messages will be sent. So you can see this is for this campaign, because I already only have one campaign active. But if I make two campaigns active, for example, I'll see actually more, right? So I don't want to send messages as yet, so I'll turn it off and show you this thing. So this time is already passed, you see, so this message will be sent shortly, and after 5 minutes this message will be sent. And then, because I have the limitation of on my account of number of messages a day, so this message will be sent tomorrow. So that sorry, not on my account, but I wanted to send the second message after a day. When I set up the campaign, the first message was to send immediately, but the for the second message I chose that I want to put the delay of 1440 minutes, if you remember. So that's why it will send the next message tomorrow, at the same time. So it will say like, hi, I messaged you yesterday, did you check it? So these are messages that are scheduled now. This is how the campaigns work. Pretty much for all these options there are different setup process. At the step two, for example, if I choose the type in the Facebook post, you extract people from reactions of a certain Facebook post. In this I have to paste in the Facebook post URL. So if I go to any for example post on Facebook, I can grab the link of the post by clicking on the time on Facebook and then paste it here, and then the tool will do this. Rest of the steps are pretty much same. um, the only the second step between all these will change. So for example, if I want to extract the friends of someone, then there is a video. The step or the process is a bit different. I have to enter the profile ID here. I cannot type the profile URL. So for that, for example, if I go to this person's um, profile, and then actually click here, view main profile. Under friends, I will see this option, right? Um, Copy profile ID of Raech Owl. Okay, so if I click that, the profile ID will be saved in my clipboard. I can go here and type on the profile ID. So normally this should not be the URL. This should be the profile ID. So that's why we have recorded the video for the process, and you have to watch this video to get the uh, right profile ID copied. So rest of the process, as I said again, is same. A few things that I want to highlight: if you choose to send the friend request to someone on Facebook, there is very interesting feature that you see here. Do you also want to send a message sequence? So now you have three options: only send the friend request, no message sequence. When you send the friend request, you also want to send the message sequence. So as soon as you send the friend request, you also want to send, hey, I just sent you a friend request, please accept me. Or you can also send the friend request as soon as someone accept your friend request. So you send the friend request first, and let's say after 3 days they accept your friend request, and then you will start sending a message, automated message, hey, thank you for accepting my friend request. um, uh, you and I are both from the same group. Let's connect and let's discuss, or let's meet something someday, or with Zoom. Okay, so for example, I choose that I want to send a message when someone accept my friend request. So that's why it's showing the step for setting up the message sequence, although I chose the friend request option at this point, right? um, but if I chose only send friend requests without message, then this would be my last step of the campaign, and the friend requests will be sent every 3 minutes. Okay, I will not do that right now. Rather, I will also stop this campaign, so that message don't start sending from my account. So that was from the campaign. As I said, the demo is split it across three areas. So what first was campaign. We discussed this aspect of Reach All. Uh, the second feature of Reach All, or second prominent feature of it, is monitor keywords. So I explained that you can monitor keywords from a Facebook group, from subreddits, from Instagram hashtags, and coming soon are Quora questions, LinkedIn groups, and Twitter tweets. So anyone who posts on Twitter or LinkedIn groups about keywords that you would set up here, the platform will notify you automatically, and there that gives you an opportunity that you can engage with these guys on respective social media. So for example, if I want to monitor a Facebook group, I will type my keywords because I'm a SaaS. So anyone that type like appointment setter or SaaS or appointment setting service, lead generation, so that these posts are of my interest. Or I can even type my competitor name, for example, for Particify. If I talk that's Chatfuel, ManyChat. So these are my competitors. So whenever someone posts about these competitors on these Facebook groups, I want to be notified so I can jump in the conversation and provide the alternate solution as well. So again, I can select my team member to which from which I want to run this campaign. Because I'm a super admin, I can choose my team members to run this campaign from. Um, and then I will select up to 5 groups so that it's more likely that people in this group are talking about apartment setting, and then SaaS warriors, SaaS founders, a few more. But I'll choose these three and then start the campaign. Now the tool will start monitoring the keywords inside these Facebook groups in the background, and as soon as someone posts something including these keywords, the tool will notify me. I'll show you in a moment that, for example, this one. So it has 84 posts inside. If I go back, sorry. So you see it says found 85 posts, and if I click on here, if it says that, for example, this post was scanned from today, and it has my words, my keywords inside it. So I can click on this open post on Facebook. Maybe this post is deleted or something. Let's go on this one. Okay, so now you see that I have this post, the same post that is shown here. um, and then I can like engage with these this on this post because it has my relevant keywords. So this is actually how we monitor the keywords. This is done again for Reddit, Instagram, and Facebook groups. So this one is for Reddit. These are 80 posts that are scanned for my keywords, and I can like open a post on Reddit, engage with this post, reply, or engage with this one. And then if I go back, then is the hashtag. For the hashtag again, my keywords, and you see the keywords are being highlighted, so you know that okay, what keyword and where at what point this is found. So you can see either it is relevant or not, and then open the post only. So this is for the Instagram. You also see the image because Instagram is more engaged, most image based platform. So this is the second feature of the platform, which is monitor keywords. Now coming back to the CRM, basically CRM gives you an opportunity that you can create these stages first. So for example, I can create my stages, so like warm leads. So I know that people who reply to my campaigns are warm leads, um, or people, let's say, while discussing with some prospects, I figured out that they are interested. Prospect, they are not ready, but they are interested. Okay, so I'll create my stages, and then I can go to contacts and then filter by, let's say, particular campaign, or by the platform Facebook or Instagram. And then for example, I send a message to this guy, and I believe that he's interested in my services or my uh, uh, you know uh, my offering. So I'll simply mark him as interested. If this guy has accepted my offer, or he's ready to move forward, I'll call it, like, let's say, warm lead. So I can assign the stage to the people based on what conversations they are having with me. And if I go to stage, you see these guys are also showing up here, so I can see a bird's eye view or a broader view of how my prospects are arranged inside the CRM. uh, and the second thing actually here, uh, for, let's say, I want to say, for the warm leads. Okay. Yeah. So for, let's say, for the interested leads, I want to set up a stage message. Okay, for all these people at this stage, I want to send them a message that, hey, thanks for your interest. I will check again in 2 days. Okay, um, or maybe I will also add the name. So what I've done is I have added template message for this stage specifically. And when I assign someone a stage, okay, I'll assign them as interested, let's say. Okay, now I can send them a message. You see the icon that says send a message, and if I click that, you see that, hey, name, the thanks for your interest, I will check again in 2 days. So the message will be sent to this with the, obviously, the placeholder, hey Belly, thank you for interest, I'll check back in 2 days. So this allows you to like work quickly, because now you have prospects. Now you're sending a lot of automated messages, but what happens after they accept your request or reply positively to your campaign messages, right? So that's when you add them to the stages, and then you have to take the process manually forward. And even in that manual process, we, as a Reach Owl platform, trying to make your efforts easier by giving you the options of canned or or semi-automated messages, so you can like work faster, work smart, and not like work hard, and um, keep yourself busy in messaging throughout the day, but use these smart tools and options for the platform to make it faster for you. So that's from the CRM. And now I want to talk about briefly about a hack, or you can say about a strategy, which I personally like very much. And uh, so, for example, when I create a campaign, I choose a group and I want to send them a message. Okay. Now I have this option of advanced CRM automation, and what I can do, and I can like, okay, sorry, the events are not populated, but um, I can at different events, like when I send someone a message, when someone reply to my message, I can assign the tags automatically. Okay, so these are the stages that I have in the system. I can assign them automatically. So what I did just now, I was assigning them manually, right? I was manually choosing stage and then doing that, but you can automatically assign the stage, and then this send message things will make more sense, that when someone reply to your campaign, you want to add them to a warm stage, warm uh, warm lead, and then you can send a message. Now the second most important part, if I open up this naked hamel profile, so I can see my whole chat from the Facebook Messenger. Not the whole chat, but at least a few messages from the past. You see, a month ago, 6 days ago, I can see those messages right in the Reach All platform. So you don't have to go to Facebook to send the message. You can do all along from this window. And if you want to take a note about, uh, for example, this profile, arrange meeting on 24th 08. Okay, so I can add notes for this person, and I can now see the conversation with this guy right here inside Reach All. So this is actually the benefit of Reach All, that we are trying to put everything under one place. So your team uh, and your, the whole company can utilize this tool as a one unit, and your all platforms, all profiles are synchronized into one place. So yeah, I think that's it from the platform features and demonstration. If you guys have any questions, uh, I guess that's the next part of our session. But yeah, Albert, over to you. Albert, you're mute, I guess, so we cannot hear you. I cannot hear you, Albert. Yeah, cannot hear you. Okay, we'll wait for Albert to join in. Nope. Yeah, Albert, I cannot hear you still. No. It must be the browser permission, I guess.
This now, can I?
Yep,
Oh,
I can hear you now.
yeah, because the browser actually picked the wrong microphone. Sorry, guys. It was actually I don't know. It could be some browser problem. Okay, there are actually many questions, but I will just summarize one or two important questions. Then we go into one by one. Most people actually ask, no, is it safe to do all these so-called direct messages and all that kind of thing? Will Facebook ban their accounts? This is the
Hmm.
most asked question.
Hmm. Right. So, see, it's Facebook, right? Facebook is one of the most strict platform or the policies and all. And with the help of this tool, we are actually, hacking the tool. We are bypassing their policies and trying to mimic the user behavior. And there are a few ways that you can avoid this to a very good extent. And I'll try to spend next 5 minutes to address this concern, because this is one of the most popular concern, and people who don't follow these practices can end up banning or restricting their account. And that's what has happened a few people with a few people, because they were not careful. And we with help of Rocket Hub team, we are trying to convey the same message, that you always try to use your secondary profile with the reach all. And because you are doing automation is at a scale, 500 plus messages or DMs a day using your profiles is no joke. So I'll come to a few points that we inside the tool use to make sure that um, your profile is safe and the process is safe. So as soon as you first start your trial with reach all, so the first thing that we do is we put your account on auto warm up, which means that on first day you cannot send more than two messages and two friend requests, and with a minimum interval of 1 hour. Means that in the first hour it will send first message, in the second hour it will send two message. And we make it very strict, because if we don't make it strict, the profiles will start banning immediately. So we put this feature of auto warm up in our system, that allows us to gradually increase your message count to up to 50, which is a safe limit per account. Second day, it increases to 4 with an interval of 45 minutes, and so on. After seventh day, you are free. You can set your own limit, which I showed you, because my account is obviously 7 days old. I can set like my per interval between messages, and I can also set up my messages per day. So, but with when you create a new account or reach all, we force you to auto warm up, because that is what's required to use this tool. Otherwise, Facebook is very sharp at identifying bad profiles. The second thing you can do is, when, as I said, that you have to use it very carefully with your secondary profiles. And many people with when we say secondary profile, think that they need to create a new profile, right? So this is not the correct way. New profiles are tend to ban immediately, because it's a new profile. It does not have any history. Facebook will know, okay, you just created your profile and you're sending too many messages, I'm going to ban you. So what you need to do is, there is a website, ACC Market, and we actually have listed a few more website on our blog. I'll share the link with the community later. But this website is specifically is very popular, and I use that very often, accmarket.com. And what it does, it has a few profiles. It has it's a marketplace of Facebook and Instagram profiles, um, which you can use. So this one, for example, is an account registered in 2020, and it has 100 plus friends. So this is sort of a profile that you need, and it's like $2, and it's a one-time fee. So this is a small investment that you would have to do if you want to reach out at scale. If you want to reach out at 500 plus messages, you have to purchase a few such profiles that are old and that also have some activity like friends. And then you can change the profile picture, you can change the you can add a few posts to make it real, and then you can start with reach all, integrate with reach all. The third step is the proxies. So because if you are using five Facebook profiles from one IP address from one PC, obviously Facebook is going to know it and ban your profile. If you are going to use the same profile from different PCs, Facebook is going to know it and then restrict your profile. So the best way for it to use it with the proxies. So there are different websites you can use, Insta proxies, for example, um, uh, instant proxies, or yeah, they provide the proxy in $1. So this is a very good way that you get the proxy for $1 per month, and then you can use it to access your Facebook profile. And no matter you change your location, you move to UK or India or whatever your location is, and then you are working from home or the office, your IP will remain same, right? So that way, Facebook is going to know, okay, this profile is always being accessed from the same PC, same IP address. So I'm going to not um, want, restrict this. So now talking about the safety, we have a few basically um, you can say the type of restrictions. Okay. So what are the most common type of Facebook restrictions? So a few people with the help, when we say the restriction or banning of the profile, they immediately build the perception that Facebook is going to ban their profile and they will not be able to access it at all. That's not correct. When we say Facebook is going to restrict you, there are a few types of restrictions that we are going to discuss. And Facebook in 90% cases not going to restrict your profile if you have the two-factor authentication and everything. You will still be able to access your profile. Okay, there are some limitations, some restrictions that Facebook can place, and this is what we are going to discuss. So the first type of restriction Facebook can do is the checkpoint. We call it the Facebook checkpoint. So when Facebook thinks someone access your profile, change your information, or log in from an unauthenticated device or IP, Facebook is going to throw you to the checkpoint page, which means that you're going to then verify with the help of OTP. The second type of authentication, the verification or restriction is Facebook verification, right? When you're sending too many messages or friend requests, you're going to see this type of page. We suspended your account. But many people when Facebook say we suspended your account, many people don't bother to read the second line, which says 180 days left to disagree or will permanently disable your account. So you can like disagree with this decision. So you can click on disagree with decision, and then um, Facebook will collect your information like your picture sometimes. And once that is done, Facebook takes 24 hours, and then it basically retrieve your account. So within 24 hours, your profile will be with you once again if you upload your profile picture and follow the process what Facebook says. Okay, it doesn't, and it can happen. So with the help with when you use Facebook checkpoint, Facebook will collect your information like your picture,
Osama, we cannot hear you. Guys, can you hear Osama? I think the video is frozen. Okay, I think his video is frozen, So just wait a few seconds, while he's actually trying to log in again. So the Facebook giveaway prices, the participation form is on the screen. Just click that link and then fill up your information. Then you draw the prices afterwards. Okay, let me see. Okay, they say that the form doesn't work. Let me check again. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Okay. Let me check the link again. Please give me a second. While waiting for this Osama to send us the link. I mean, coming the link. Hold on. Give me a few more seconds.
Hello.
Yeah, okay. Soma, please continue. We are waiting for you. No worry.
Okay, so I'm not sure. I was broke in the middle. Can you tell me what part I was lost? At what part I was lost?
Actually, I also do not know because suddenly you are off.
Okay, someone from the audience can help us understand when I was froze, when I was disconnected.
Maybe you just pick up from what you have.
Okay, so basically, I was explaining that to overcome the limitation from Facebook, we don't we cannot send too many messages at all. So that's why we have the limitation. We recommend that you send only 50 messages a day. The second thing that you can do to avoid is not sending too many requests or messages in shorter amount of time. So for example, you're sending 50 messages, you cannot send the 50 messages in 50 minutes. So you have to evenly spread that, let's say 5 minutes or 10 minutes gap. Not sending immediately after using a fresh account. I explained that if you start using a fresh account to send bulk messages, Facebook is going to limit you. Then not using third-party apps or IPs, which means that Facebook will identify that you're changing your IP. So that's why I recommend to use the proxies. So all in all, the if you follow the guidelines, if you follow the safety guidelines, and you should be able to achieve this scale that I've been able to achieve with the help of 20 profiles. I've done this. You can do that as well. 500 plus prospects daily on Facebook using this article. So if you check out this on our blog, it explained the whole process that with the investment of just 170 one time and $50 per month, you would be able to achieve this scale, which is far better than email automations or email sequences.
Yeah, okay. I think you have mentioned three methods of actually how to mitigate the the risk of being banned by this Facebook. So we know that. So why don't we go to the other question, which actually of interest. Okay, this question could be on the future. Ryan was asking, what is your future plan? Maybe your roadmap is basically.
Yes, so we have shared the roadmap with the Rocket Hub team. I'll share in the chat as well for the. Maybe you can throw this link in the chat, and then uh, basically there is a roadmap, there's a trailer board where we are continuously making updates. A few people asked about like it is possible for the TikTok and other platform. Unfortunately right now we are aiming at Twitter and LinkedIn. LinkedIn is again very far in the roadmap because there are other tools that do it um, for LinkedIn. But the platforms are like the lesser priority at the moment. We have like the Quora question tracking, unified inbox, for example. There are a few things that we are aiming um, in terms of making this product, a feature rich rather than the platform rich. Once we have the features ready, we can add the platforms very quickly. That's not an issue. So right now we are focusing on making this, the CRM, unified inbox, everything within the tool ready, so users and audience can see the full potential of the tool. um, and then we'll come back to adding more platforms like TikTok and Reddit.
Okay. So next question is Iran Swa was asking, do you plan to add ability to like and comment on posts? Which means,
um, yeah, I don't think so because that's a an automation tool. You can say
Mhm.
like it's sort of an um, automation for like doing things on Facebook. Right now, we are focused on the DM automations and the outreach automation rather than the tools, because there are Phantom Buster is something I think you can use for that, uh, but the reach all is not the intended for these small automations or workflows.
okay, this question from Luke Lim is talking about targeting based on local phone number contact list. Is it possible?
No, it's not possible. The platform is for based for the Instagram and Facebook right now, and based on local phone number, at times you're not able to match the profile from the social media.
Okay, I have one question. Can we extract the email of this Facebook profile, of the members?
Yeah, yeah. So this is actually already in the roadmap, and so if you see the last item on your screen, this is enrich profile like email and phone number. So this is something we are currently working on. There is some technical blockage on doing that, but I am very hopeful that we'll figure it out.
Okay, so let's move on to the next question. For multi-profile account, will it rotate randomly message standing between all account, or we can set it with which account we can send specific campaigns?
So for multiple profiles, you can set up the uh, one profile per campaign, which I showed you that while creating a campaign, you can choose the profile which you want to use to send the messages, and you can create like five different messages from these. You can say five different groups, but from one group you can only access it with one profile. So unfortunately, that is the randomization between auto randomization between profiles is not an option right now. Yes, so tier 5 campaign means that you can run 5 campaigns simultaneously with 50 requests per day. So that the tier 1 is intended for a single profile because you can only send 50 messages a day. And um, so, yep, you can you can only link one profile with the tier 1. Yes, so Albert, you're mute again, but I'm
Okay,
answering
sorry.
questions.
Is it possible to replace the profile? Maybe they want to change the Facebook profile. No?
Yeah, as I said at the start of this session, that reach all access the profiles that currently logged in into your browser tabs. So as soon as you basically change your profile to a different profile, it will pick up your profile automatically because it accesses the profile from your browser tab. But again, as I said, it's one of the safety guidelines that you don't switch the profiles too often and use one IP address for one profile, because when Facebook detect like you're changing profiles too quickly and you're sending messages from, so Facebook is very sharp at identifying these patterns and fingerprints. So um,
Okay, so Facebook is also using AI, you know. Okay, can we send to Facebook page, you know, not our
um,
personal profile?
no, this thing works with your personal profile, not for the Facebook pages or Facebook businesses.
Okay,
So the automation or the messages or the friend request will be sent from your personal Facebook profile, or basically the secondary profile, you can say, but it cannot work with the Facebook page.
okay, thank you. So Aaron is asking, are you going to leverage on AI capability to for your lead gen and customer engagement? Maybe you have to add a chat GPT inside or whatever.
Right. So this is again one thing I've been thinking, and I'm not sure if it's in the roadmap. If not, I'll add. But like at the messaging, the time where you set up the individual messages in the campaign, I've been planning on adding the GPT capabilities there so that you can add the variations, automatic variations of these messages. So this is something I've been thinking of. I'm not sure if it's in the roadmap, but I'll definitely add it.
Okay, this question I do not understand, but then you can just read it. Can we explain the personality character engine enable human-like expressions?
Um, I'm not sure. What do you mean by can how Richard's personality character engine?
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah,
I don't
Eugene,
know.
maybe you would like to say something again. What actually you mean by that? Okay, let's move on. Ramesh, does it also scrap? I think he's scrapping, but then he's scrapping in the background, right?
Yes,
Okay, this is integration. Can you integrate or sync your Raech Owl with maybe other email provider like email service provider like Viba, HubSpot, or others CRM or whatever?
yes. So you see in my screen when I was explaining the team. I'll share my screen again.
You have to share your
Um,
screen.
yeah. So in the settings, you
Oh,
can go to
I didn't see it.
integrations.
Hold on. Let me share your screen. Ah, okay.
Yeah, under settings, you can go to integrations and you can add a webhook integration. So with the help of webhook, you can integrate with Zapier or these make.com, Pably, other sort of these tools to connect with the platform as soon as like a contact is created, friend request is accepted, message is replied by the person, message is sent to a person. So all these events that you can select for a particular campaign or all campaigns, and you can subscribe to the webhook. And this is the webhook that you will get from these platforms like Zapier, Pabbly, or Make.com. And then you can integrate with these platforms like HubSpot or other platforms. So yes, it is possible with the help of webhook, but there is no direct connection between Reach All Chrome extension with the HubSpot. So this has to be done through the webhook integration, and you can do a lot of things now because you can now link with any of those 1,000+ applications on Zapier or Make.com. You can integrate with vbout, HubSpot, Freshdesk, active campaign, whatever the tool that you're using.
Actually, that is great. So using webhook. Okay, next question is can we send files? I mean he said direct message if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, so right now you cannot send files, images inside the messages. It's just the text message, but this is something we are planning on adding. So it's let me check if
So
it's
can I
in the roadmap
upgrade
or
or
not.
change my plan after buying it? Uh, Usama, you
Yes.
see the question? Mizano is asking, can I upgrade or change my LTD plan after buying it? Maybe you want to buy the tier one, later you want to buy the second one.
Yes. So for that, you will first have to refund the tier, your current plan, and then buy the new plan, and then you would have to get in touch with Reach All Support. You can email me, message me on Facebook, and I'll upgrade your account.
Oh,
So
you have
first,
to,
you will have to obviously refund on Rocket Hub, then purchase the new code, and then you'll give me the new code so I can activate the account for you.
I see. Okay. Okay, because we're saying that this is a very powerful platform. Okay, this question I'm not sure somebody is answering that. Can you read it up yourself? Read it yourself.
Yeah, so you have to. Yes. So right now we have the Facebook and Instagram per person. So these 30 accounts that you get in the highest tier, they all will have Facebook as well as Instagram. And if we get any future platform integration like TikTok or Twitter, you will also get these. So 30 means that each of these 30 profiles will have access to, or your team members will have access to all these platforms. Albert, you're mute.
Hold on. That means 30 Facebook, 30 Instagram, 30 LinkedIn, that kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me scroll down the question. Okay, this question by Lovesy. The first one already answered. The
Yeah,
second
yeah.
question.
Recognize of the keywords, what it is, five for each social media platform. Yeah, so for the keyword monitors, you can choose like five groups, five Facebook groups for your keywords, five subreddits for your keywords. So one monitor will include like five groups or five subreddits or five hashtags. But you can create like depending on your tier from the Rocket App LTD campaign, you can see what how many monitors you can have, but each monitor can listen to up to five groups or five communities.
Okay, this question is for starter plan. Will all the upcoming future feature available to starter
Yes, we are.
plan?
Yeah, we are planning on adding all the future features available for all the plans. Um, until and unless that doesn't require any like big uh, integrations from our side. For example, the OpenAI integration sometimes require the OpenAI API key, which in turn can build up our API builds too quickly if we add it to the LTD plan. So again, this is not something that's expected, but if we come across something that has like a huge monetary investment from our side, because those cannot be make available to the LTD users, unfortunately. So obviously that will be clearly communicated through the social platforms with our LTD users, and I'm very certain that the LTD community will acknowledge the reasoning behind. But other than that, if there are no such technicalities, we intend to make everything possible for everyone.
Mhm. Okay, so next question by Eugene. Can I import Facebook profile not using CSV file?
Yeah, this is work in progress. If you see the roadmap, it's in the currently work in progress.
Okay, next question. Any limit on number of friend request that can be sent?
So as I said, if there are no limitations from Facebook side, obviously if you send too many requests, Facebook will ban or restrict you. So you have to be careful with yourself, with your profiles. So you I mean, safely speaking, you can send up to 50 messages or 50 friend requests per day.
Okay, this is interesting question. You can read it on the right side, because the question is on is quite long. Live chat.
Hmm.
What are your
Hmm.
plan to prevent abuser from ultimately affect your extension or maybe your software?
Hmm.
For
So
context,
I'm not, yeah, for I mean contacts. I don't know why Texo received the legal letters, um, and I will definitely dig into more with their team or someone from their team to understand the reasoning. But the thing is that we are already trying to mimic the human behavior. So, like, you cannot send messages in less than 5 minutes. So, even if you want to, like, Reach All will not let you set the interval between messages lesser than 5 minutes. So, we have these checks in place in different places, which allows you to not only make your profile secure but also mimic the human behavior that people are already using on the social platforms to perform these actions. So, but again, I'll definitely talk to Texo team and see what sort of could be what sort of legal obligations can happen and what can happen. So, in order to prevent ourselves, for sure. But I believe we are already taking care of a lot of things. But if there is any additional thing that can come into our site by speaking to the Texo team, we'll definitely implement.
yeah, thank you. So this question is in real estate. If people mention a real estate deal, then people start dropping their email for more information. Can this be used to scrap those? I think yes,
Uh,
right?
yes, it can scrap to it can like scrap the profiles from these people who comment, right? It cannot scrap the comment itself. As I
Oh,
said earlier, the intent for the tool is to scrap the profiles and then send them the DM messages. What you are asking is extracting the
content.
emails content from their comments.
Mm,
This is not possible with us. For that, you would have to obviously, as I said, Phantom Buster, other automation tools, even Zapier or Make.com. I'm not sure, but you have to go for the workflow and automation tools. Uh, Reach All is specifically for the DM outreach automation.
okay, next question is Facebook regularly change its UI and many these software require regular update. Is that the plan or do you have plan to integrate AI in a way to overcome this?
Yeah, we already overcome this stuff. We Our tool is independent of the Facebook UI.
Okay. I guess I have actually gone through all the question. Unless there are any urgent question that you need to ask, guys, or else we'll proceed to do the draw because today there are many participants. We have 47 participants in the what you call this the Facebook live draw, which means at the peak we have 48% watching the Facebook live. Okay, let me see. This is the last question. I believe this is by Nas, right? Because I don't see the name. Soma, can you please read it yourself because it's very long, the question.
Yeah, I'm reading it. Yeah, I understand. As I said, I haven't, to be honest, dig a lot this aspect of it, like fraud or spam behavior, and what legal obligations can we get from the Facebook side. Because roughly speaking, um, we are not violating any policies. We are doing what people can already do manually, right? So if you want to like monitor a keyword like crypto, you can like just keep on searching 5 times a day on different groups, and then still scrap the profiles manually. So we are doing the same thing but through the automation. So if someone is doing something wrong, his personal profile needs to be banned, and Facebook will definitely do that. It's not like they will ban the tool or something like that, because for us we are UI independent. Number one. Number two, we are residing on Chrome extension. We are sort of like Facebook independent. So Facebook um, technically have no legal bindings with Chrome extension store, I believe. But again, if that can happen with Texo for some reasons, I will definitely dig into the reasoning with their team and see what can happen in order to be fully secure for the community.
Any plan to include interactive video or personalized video?
I did not have any plan, but this is some. This is definitely an idea. So I don't mind adding it to the roadmap and letting other people like upvote and see if a lot of people upvote it. This is definitely something we'll consider very seriously. So I'll definitely add it to roadmap right now.
Okay, guys, it's time to do the draw, and I must apologize because my voice is actually not there because I have been sick for the last week or so. I'm 90% okay, but then the cough is still coming, So let's do the draw, and you can see on the screen. Hopefully, there's no repeated name. Okay, let's shuffle, and we hope the best guy will win the five prizes. All will get the same price, same price. There's no tier. Okay, let's do it now. Tusa Abdullah. So, as usual, the person that is drawn, must comment with your name so that we know that you are there to claim the prize. Tusa Abdullah, are you there? Okay, yeah, you are there. Congratulations, Tusa Abdullah. Let's remove your name. So you are the first winner. Let's shuffle again. And I see people say my name's not on the list. If you don't fill up the form, I cannot help you. You must fill out the form. And I don't even know who you are because your face is not shown. And this is triple question. So let's move on. We'll draw the second prize. Second winner. Sorry. Let's go. Pankaj Kali or what? Oh no. Goldie Horn. Kelvin CKL. So which is which? So sometimes I don't know why y'all put different name in different places. Why can't? Okay, Kelvin, are you there? Kevin, sorry. Why you change your name? You are Kevin, but then in the profile you are Goldie Horn. Funny. Okay, congratulations. Let's remove your name. Let's go shuffle again. Pankaj Kala. Pankaj, are you there? I think you should be here. Please type your name. Your name is not I'm here. If he is not, okay, quick. Pankaj Kala, can you just type your name? Yeah, Osama, you know that because sometimes we don't see the person, so we have to be very sure this is the right person. Okay, Pankaj Kala, what is your name? Type your name, please. Looks like you are not here because I see your name. You say you are here, but then you say you are not here. Can you please type your name, Pankaj Kala? Yeah, at last you understand English. Sorry, I'm being sarcastic. It's important because at the back end we don't know, because if you don't have the photo and you, because actually your profile also don't show your photo, it's showing me your back, that kind of thing. Okay, that's it. Look, we have three people who have won that. Tusa Abdullah, Kevin CKL, and Pankaj Kala. Let's spin the other two names. Shuffle again. Oh, Kabir Hussein. Over from Pakistan or Bangladesh, I believe. Can you just type your name? Kabir Hussein. If you don't not present, we will draw again, until we get the person. Kabir Hussein, please, somebody. Okay. Kabir, congratulations. Your name is there. Okay, let's remove your name. So this is the last name we're going to draw. So we have Tusa Abdullah, Kevin, Pankaj Kala, Kabir Hussein. So this is the last draw. Let's go. Joyce Chung. I don't know whether from Malaysia, Hong Kong, or Singapore. Please type your name, Joyce. Joyce Chung. Come on. Oh, Joyce, congratulations. Can you type in the comment, where are you from? I'm curious because I don't see your name. I mean, I don't see you in the previous webinar. Okay, so guys, these are the winners: Tusa Abdullah, Kevin, Pankaj Kala, Kabir Hussein, and Joyce Chung. I will make announcement in the Facebook group officially, so that you know how to claim the prize. For those people who actually won the prize on the Facebook comment, I have not distributed the prize yet. I have to actually gather all your email and then send it to Usama for him to actually activate it. So please be patient. And that's all, guys. That's all we have today. And before we leave, we would like to say a big thank you to this Usama. So this is something that interesting, I would say. But as of any tool dealing with, I mean, interacting with Facebook, Instagram, or whatever, you have to be careful. This is something like you are hacking the system, so-called hacking, but we have to be very careful. So just follow the advice of what they call Osama, three methods, and you are still not very sure, please direct message Osama or send him an email, then he will advise you how to do it. Rather than always say complain, oh my account was banned immediately. My God, this is what I see in a lot of deals, So this is one of them. So please be careful. So Osama, you have anything to tell us, before we actually end this?
Yeah, no, I think thank you everyone for joining us today, and thank you Albert for inviting me over uh, to explain and demonstrate the software to the community.
Okay, guys, that's all we have. And if you still have any question that is not being answered, please go to the group. Drop your question and ask. So I believe Osama will come back and actually answer your question, or maybe
Yep.
send him a support email, or maybe send him a direct message. So that's all, guys, and thank you for your time. And we hope to see you in the next webinar or Facebook Live. Bye bye.
Bye bye.